So, last time I was playing this, everybody died in this prison. So, it was kind of a crazy episode. But we're back. Everybody has rejoined the house except for King Ruzu. So, all the people in this house are Twitch viewers. And I will add you into the town also, Neo Prototype X. I will probably not let Misty murder you, because she has murdered like 10 people or something. And I'm gonna join the mob. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. One of my pets isn't very well, so I've been a bit stressed out about that, but it's just one of my hamsters, and I took it to the vet, and the vet said, here's some antibiotics, that'll hopefully help, but if it doesn't, then it might just be getting old, so yeah. Hey Sunshine, it's good to see you, Winston. Would you like to join the mob? I mean, you're dead, you died in the game, but yeah, the only person that's still alive is Bob Ross. Everybody else died, unfortunately. Okay, the gang is Misty, the leader, me, I'm like the mob wife, or at least I'm going to be the mob wife, Bob Ross and Winston, who I guess are the hitmen. What is wrong with the hamster? It has like a lump on its chest, and it's completely not bothered by it. Like, it's just full of energy and it's happy and it doesn't seem to be in pain. Like, he gave me some antibiotics, but it's quite hard to get her to eat them because hamsters like to store their food, and I think she can tell like the food with the medicine is kind of poisoned. Well, I keep calling it poisoned, it's not actually poisoned, but I feel like that's the way she sees it. Bob Ross is definitely a hitman on par with John Wick. Yeah, I could see that. There's a famous meme that says that Bob Ross is the Sunshine. So that was kind of where like the Sunshine reference came from originally. And also the fact that Winston, you always stream at like sunrise for me. Or as soon as I get up, like it's usually I get a notification that you've started to stream almost as soon as I get up. Or you have just started streaming. I have two hamsters, they're both incredibly spoiled. Yeah, I do tend to spoil like people in my and animals in my life if I can. I don't have a lot of money, but I will put the effort in. So everybody's ghosts, yeah, everybody is dead. Misty murdered every single person in this game. I usually have all the beds like linked to the person, but when everybody was in jail, all the beds became the like jail ones, and then when people died, it like refreshed everything. Cause I'm not famous on Twitch or anything like that. Not like B-Boy Winston, he's kind of famous on Twitch. Onigiri, pan-fried tilapia, vegetable dumplings, which added like a Japanese ski resort. It's pretty cool. I mean, we could all go on holiday there. Should we do that? Let's all go on holiday to Japan. I've been on Twitch for like over 10 years now, so I don't really... I've seen so many people come and go. Like, I was looking through my following list like yesterday, and I was like, oh my god, that person, oh my god, that person, and there's so many people I used to watch that just disappeared off Twitch one day. You know, with real life commitments or got bored of Twitch or whatever reason. Okay, we could go to the United Kingdom. Henford-on-Bagley is totally supposed to be the UK. We can go to Mount Komorebi, which is supposed to be like a Japanese ski resort. We've got classic America Granite Falls. It's like the Smoky Mountains. Or we've got Salvadori. Selva Dorada, sorry. Which is kind of like... Yeah, we'll go to Mount Komorebi. But yeah, I'm just glad when people are actually still on Twitch, because it's so sad when people stop streaming and... Yeah. And usually you never get a goodbye on it, it's just like one day they used to stream all the time and then one day they just stop. Where should we stay? Here. Yeah, let's go here. It's the most expensive one. We'll go for a week, but we might not stay that long. Oh my god, that looks just like Annalisa. Yeah. Yeah, I gave everybody like the robot faces if they're not in the main house, just to not confuse people too much. It was because like a lot of the Twitch viewers, like I know what some of them look like and I don't know what other people look like, so I just made everybody have the robot face so I could easily add everybody in. But yeah, Winston and Anna are so funny together. You don't know Anna in this game, so I'm gonna get you to do a respectful introduction. So here we are in Japan. We've gone skiing or snowboarding. Can anyone ski or snowboard? Channel and you don't want fake followers? Yeah. I actually have a lot of followers because I just used to stream Pokemon and Tetris and like nothing else. And when I was like more like I don't want to say boring, but I would say like my stream was more like the same thing every day. I got like a lot more followers because a lot of people in the community would follow me. But if you tend to stream like a lot of different variety games, sometimes people like don't want to follow you for that reason, or they unfollow you. But when it was literally just Pokemon, just Tetris, nothing else, yeah, I got the most followers then. Wait, is that a wild dawn you see? Indeed, Joe Arcanist Carey, how's it going? How's it going? I love your little bear. I think of it often, it's so cute. Good, how am I? I'm okay, I'm okay. Had a bit of a slow week last week, didn't really get doing almost anything that I wanted last week until Saturday. I went to the beach and I went to the arcades. But it wasn't like a modern arcade, it was like a really old-fashioned 60s style old arcade. So it's 9 PM at night. We'll get everyone to just chill tonight and then we'll go adventuring tomorrow. You love the retro arcades? Yeah, I even won Street Bear and the crane game, like well, I call them grabber machines, but yeah. Sexy arcade. I did have a sexy time at an arcade when TJ took me to one. I'm kind of missing TJ this week. He's been like too busy the past couple of weeks, so I haven't really seen him. Because he doesn't really like phoning that much or anything. Or like, I'll phone him, but he's not really one for... He's been like busy spring cleaning. So yeah, I am missing him. But I'm gonna see him next month, so that's good. It used to be super common in Vegas, what, the penny pushing machines? Yeah, now they're all like... They're like 5 times the price to use one of those machines now, but in the old-fashioned arcades they're still 2p. I'm definitely tempted to visit Vegas at some point, but it doesn't really look like my kind of town. But my friends that have visited said it's amazing. I like a bit more of the quiet life, so I'm not sure I would agree, and I'm definitely not much of a gambler. I like playing poker with friends, but I don't, yeah, or going to the arcades, but I'm not really a... Though I have cheated on the roulette table where like you go to a roulette table and you keep betting the same color, but you like double your bet and more so every time you lose. So you like win the previous money back, but also some more. And that usually works out unless you're like crazy unlucky. But you can get in trouble off the casino if they kind of catch you doing it. But if you do it and then go away and then come back and put another bet on, you can sometimes do it for a little bit. But there are a few outdoorsy things you can do though. Huh, like what? I heard that it's like really hot and everybody's like semi-naked and there's millions of like cocaine and hookers and you can't really go out during the day that much, so there's like an underground labyrinth of shops and casinos. I'm making it sound like the Fallout New Vegas here, but this is how it's described to me. But one of my friends was so into Vegas, she went and got married there because of the stereotype, like run away to Las Vegas to get married. And she got like the Elvis impersonator to marry her. She didn't marry the Elvis impersonator, sorry, I'll clear that up. But yeah, you wanted to know TJ's secrets. Winston is kind of trendy, so I'm guessing he's more of a snowboarder than a skier. Am I visiting next or is TJ traveling? I'm gonna visit TJ next month. So if you're around Tennessee, like, yeah, let me know. That's why he's tidying up a lot. I think he wants me to like get like to like his house a lot more, but I really don't bother like if it's messy or not. I'm definitely not there to see the house anyway. And he looks like a murderer in his passport picture. It's really funny. You can't do any kind of extreme sport. I did see a really funny dance move that I was wondering if you could do. Yo, Ghost Winston is good at snowboarding. But he's got very sad. Why? Oh, 'cause you need more practice. Oh, from falling over? Aw. You'll improve, Winston. Don't worry. Get you to use a Scatcha machine. And yeah, I am so unfit in any of that kind of stuff. I'm like pretty useless at anything like that. Hey Winston, I feel like trying something new and exciting. Something like changing careers. What do you think? What do you think, Winston? Should Skip Logic try a new career? Or not? Or do you want to tell him to make his own damn mind up? Follow his heart, yeah. Skip, make your own mind up. Winston isn't here to be your life counsel. Oh, Winston, you don't want to shake the machine? It's kind of illegal, but you know. Damn, Winston is really angry. Why? He's actually so angry. He's losing control. He feels like his dreams are unfulfilled. Misty, welcome to the mob. Oh, Winston, I'm sorry you feel like you're losing control of your dreams.
Oh, Lempima.
We'll order you a drink. So, Winston likes to drink beer. Winston does not seem to be enjoying this song. Should he decide that he dislikes S-pop music? So I was thinking of streaming some Tetris, but the reason I'm reluctant to stream Tetris is I have to play on my PlayStation controller. I can't play on my Switch, or it takes a lot of setting up to stream my Switch compared to PlayStation. But the PlayStation controller is both better and worse than the Switch controller. Like, you can kind of dash easier, but it's also easier to misdrop. I have been trying to break my Purify PB. I really want to get 1,000 in the Purify. I feel like a good player should be able to get like 1,200. Or it's possible. but I am not a good player, so it's not possible for me probably. But I've choked it a lot of times. Like I've basically got like 900 something so many times now. But I always like misdrop at least something. Stream switch with a capture card, but it's like then I have to disconnect the Joy-Cons, which I don't like doing because I usually play on a Switch Lite. But the Switch Lite can't be used with the capture card. So I have to use my regular Switch with the Joy-Cons detached, and I just don't like playing like that. Good at it? Yeah, unfortunately I'm in like the weird place where I'm like better than everybody I know, but I'm worse than all the good Tetris players. Because I've played a lot over my life, but I don't play every single day. And I have a lot of bad habits, and I haven't really tried to improve, like, ever. Because the Joy-Cons are just really light in my hand. So I feel like I don't like how light they are. Uh-oh, what's Winston doing? Oh, he wants to chat with Anna. Oh good, love their chemistry. Gonna have the double marriage of me and Misty and Winston with either Anna or Bob Ross. A little handshake with TJ. Tell him a funny story. And then complain about the S-pop music. And he's fit, so there, he can talk about that stuff. Pokemon's definitely, it's kind of like Tetris is the same. Pokemon and Tetris, if somebody says that those games are easy, I basically know that they're not good at the games. Because anyone that has played a lot of Pokemon or Tetris knows that both the games start out easy, like, but they have a very high ceiling for skill. The period where like I wasn't working back in like 2015. Yeah, I basically wasn't working, so I just played Pokemon like all day, every day, and I became like insanely good at Pokemon. And I used to try to do like a win streak on BattleSpot, and like I think my longest one was about 30 wins during that time, and that just shows how much I played. And I had this team that was like Mega Kangaskhan with Landorus, Thundurus, and Milotic. And I played against these Japanese players so much that they started taking like the same team as me, but with a Mungus instead of Milotic, so they could beat my team. I was like, damn bro, I need to stop playing this game. I was literally playing it like all the time. Because I was back living with my mum and my brother. And they lived, it was like out in the countryside, so I was just bored with no money, no job, staying at my mum's, no boyfriend. So yeah. So now I'm like, oh, thank God I'm not doing that anymore. Because, yeah, I was definitely, like, addicted. I was playing, like, 5 hours a day of Pokemon Showdown and BattleSpot with the same team. But it kind of worked out well. Like, I went to Nationals and I actually top cut, like, came 14th out of 500 people. And I lost to a guy that is just a much better player than me, who actually went on to do really well at the World Championships, called Lao. And I could have played better on the second day, but I went out drinking and I stayed up till like 6 o'clock in the morning. I got about 3 hours sleep. I forgot to charge my console, so I was like getting laughed at by a lot of people because I was like trying to charge my console right before the tournament started, and like in between rounds I was like trying to charge it because I kept thinking it was gonna run out. But yeah, it was a really good experience. I made a lot of friends in that time period as well because I was going to the real life Pokemon tournaments, and I'd be like smoking outside the event, so people would come up and chat away to me if they were also smokers and tokers and midnight jokers. I've had bad video games addictions. I do basically. I do in general. But I have had periods in my life where I've been really bad, like with Tetris and with Pokemon, playing like every single day. Now I'm like, right, I'm gonna play Tetris for 2 hours, and that's it. And with Pokemon, I really try not to play too much. So I kind of stopped playing competitive Pokemon. But they're both like comfort games that I used to play in the 90s, so they definitely like take me back to my childhood and relax me. But I could definitely sit and play video games for like 16 hours a day. But yeah, I definitely do not judge anybody for having a bad video games addiction. I can just own up to it. Oh, she could impress me with her video game prowess. Like Misty was impressing me with her graveyard full of viewers. But we will continue to try to get this wedding on the go. Ask about woohoo interests. Oh. For a heartfelt compliment. Things seem to be going well. So hopefully we will get a wedding. It'd be kind of cool if we got married in Japan, wouldn't it? Though I did make a wedding venue that... Oh my god, reveal deep secret. Is Misty gonna finally admit she's a murderer? Reminisce about life with Winston. Winston, do you remember when we had a life? I'll get some of Winston's fitness tactics. Show off my muscles. Hey, I think my muscles are, like, good. But not compared to a boy. My muscles are where I'd want them to be as a woman. But that's just my preferences, the women that aren't too slim. Because I like to have curves, but that's just, it's different for different people though. But I lost weight when I was at university, mostly because I was broke as hell and not eating like that healthily. I was eating basically like noodles and takeaway like just sandwiches and stuff like that out of shops. And I was down to like 9 stone. I don't know what that is in kilograms, but yeah, I was down to 9 stone. And I honestly looked worse than when I was bigger. I looked worse than when I was like 11 stone. So I ended up having to put the weight back on to get back to 10 stone. So do not think that if you lose the weight you're going to automatically be better looking, because you just aren't. Wait, what is going on here? Oh my god, Cass is showering and me and Winston are just standing there. Sorry Cass. Didn't mean to be such a pervert there. No, you only know ghost life now. Yeah. We're just like, oh yeah, it was cool when we were alive, like years ago. It was literally like 2 days ago in the game, but yeah. You're back, welcome back, Arcanist Curry, the legend. Welcome back, stupid viewers. You'll watch anything, go ahead, change the channel, you'll be back.